You have to dig at your life early enough. Dig at your life early enough. Three things to take out of your life. Friends that cannot influence you to do more. Friends that don't influence you to do more for God. It's your responsibility to cut them off. Many of the things that happen in this life, they start and end with friendship. With somebody who keeps feeding you with certain things. Friendship that is not feeding you to do more for God. Many of the people that have had one orientation or the other is as a result of some people around them. There is no way you can be coming to this church and hearing me talk from my heart, talk from cry, and you say the next thing that you still like is to be carrying boys or girls. You know you won't do it. Number 2, by yourself, kill sin before it kills you. Sin hides people permanently. That's what the devil wants it to be done. Don't you see that as soon as Adam and Eve finish sinning, what did they do? Hello? What did they do after they finished sinning? They hid themselves. Why didn't they hide themselves before that time? Sin hides people, hides their glory, hides their talent, hides their intelligence. Doesn't allow things to work. Especially when you are a Christian, when you are a child of God, and there are sins in your life. If you are a non-believer, devil knows how to use it for whatever. But as a Christian, he will frustrate you. And what is sin? To him that knows how to do good and does not do it, to him is a sin. Number 3 thing of serious importance, any form of laziness. Proverb, go and read Proverb chapter 1 to the end. You will hate your life if you are somebody who likes laziness. You will just hate it. And that is the only book of wisdom in the Bible. He said, lazy people are always under tribute. They work for the hand that makes rich, because the hand of the diligent makes rich. And God is not going to circumvent that because you are praying. Because you have the blessing of Abraham. Abraham was a workaholic. All of them that God blessed in the Bible, go and check them out. Go and check out Job. If you think he was sleeping, normal sleep. You have worked. Say now you have worked in the house of somebody who was rearing animal before. How was it? Sometimes it is when you want to go and sleep that they say some animal is giving birth. You have to go there. You have been there. You have told me before. I've reared animal. I know the meaning. In the middle of the night, animals start crying, maybe from danger or from pain. You have to open your door. And this guy now has thousands of animals. You have to turn around and say, I want to sleep. You now put slow music. It's old people that play slow music to now sleep. Because the old men dreamed. You think the Bible is not wise when they say young men will see vision? Because vision gives power. The only way I know somebody has vision is their pace. I know your vision by your pace. Somebody is just drooling around or whatever. It's dream you are dreaming. And dream is just to cool you up, sedate you, make you look good, give you up. Look at the way that kid is looking at you. Give you hope, make you know that God is alive, and after some time you just die. And as the person died, he's now asking God, I saw so many dreams. He said, it's just to cool you off, to show you a bit of paradise. Yeah. He said, young men and women will see vision and they will prophesy. They are always on the move. Anything that brings laziness to you, check it out. Some night on your own, you know you are feeling bad. that even as I'm dragging myself to the church, I don't think whether I can pray. You just drag yourself there and come and stay in the corridor. After some time, you won't know when you have started. Pastor Debo said he used to do something to himself. He said he would tell himself, for the next 72 hours, I am praying. And he said he will not leave his staircase. He said, I made up my mind that if I sleep, let me knock my head on any of the steel or metal on the staircase. For 72 hours, he will be there. He said, that's how he first prayed the first 72 hours. There is something, anybody that is breaking through, that is something they are doing that they don't tell others, that is very strenuous. Every normal person gets normal result in this life. So don't sit down and keep talking about the prosperity of God. It's not for the lazy. It's not for the sinful. It's not for people who complain with bad people. All of this thing that I'm talking about is in Psalm 1. They don't sit in the seat of discomfort. They don't have bad friends. Their delight is in the law of the Lord. No sin. And they meditate day and night. So these guys actually take out, he said, every day I will take 2 hours to meditate. 1 hour during the day. Go and try it. Say, I want to meditate for 1 hour if you will not sleep. Just go and try, say, I'm meditating. Some of you will even say we are praying, but you are covering yourself under the duvet for 30 minutes. Both man and woman. Some of you are very tiny, your nose is very tiny, but the snore is bigger than your whole body. That's the one when people really want to pray. When it is a corporate prayer, everybody comes to a place where everybody is walking around. Most of the people will kneel down. After some time, they are in heaven. Kneeling down people, except they have problem. If they have problem, fire problem don't allow people to sleep. You have to jack yourself up. You have to ask yourself, since I got born again, have I ever prayed for at least 8 hours? Non-stop. Just to charge up my destiny. Otherwise, normalcy has started. Though, for some of you, let me just announce to you, normalcy has started. That got our parents to where they are. It has started. Those some of you have been born again for 5 years now. Nothing much to show for it. Normalcy has started. One day you'll be 50 years born again. And just be telling, oh, young children, you're born again. Some young people are praying from prayer in the church. May the Lord encourage you, young people. Because your own stomach is not like this, whether man or woman. You now see stomach inside the cloth like this. You say, when we were younger like you, and then you are looking like this inside glasses. When we were younger like this, the mustache has become totally white. The imagination in my head. It's not good. He said, excuse me. He has eaten before he comes to church in the morning. He said, Mommy, Funsa, give us breakfast before we go to church, so that we'll not be hungry in the church. As the service is going on, you see, it's this. I said, this pastor, can somebody tell pastor the preaching is becoming too long? Every Sunday. The life has been messed up. But people like Pastor Deboye at 79, he walks all right. Pastor Kumuyi walks like a sword. That is how my life will be. That is how my life will be. I will not be a liability on God. Some people are liability on God because everybody now goes to them after service. Pray for them. The last 20 you, brother. The last 20 you, brother. He's been born again for 50 years. There is no major gain God has gotten from him. Why do you think we want to prosper? It's God that get the gain. What do we? It's to establish covenant. It's God that get the gain. You are able to bring more people. You have more capacity to bring more people to God. And when you get to heaven, trumpets are blowing. Some people will get to heaven, they just say, yes, come on. Move. Traffic officer just say, move. He said, but are they not blowing trumpet? They say, when we get to heaven, it's not people like you. Say, move. He says, it's by fire, by force, you even came in. Yeah. They say, move, because somebody is coming. Somebody important is coming. And you now see all the angels. Standing up. That is what I want. I want standing ovation when I enter heaven. Somebody say amen. Whatever you do not kill now has capacity to grow bigger. It's your life, oh, it's not my life. There is none of you here. I think Pastor just wants us to build ministry together. My ministry is inside me, my own personal ministry. It does not die. Your ministry is inside you. Your own ministry you are doing. It doesn't. Your ministry and my ministry are not the same. It's not the same. I'm doing my own. You're doing your own. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Whatever you do not kill has capacity to grow. Some people will still become Tesco workers after having studied everything they have studied. Because as I say, one job in hand is better than 1,000 in the field. Because life has washed them down. Because they are not restless enough with God. They are not urgent enough for God to even break through and anoint them with blessing to bless them. So they remain in normal life. There are PhD holders that are driving buses. And they say, I have to feed family. You get it? What I'm saying, Pastor? I say, I get it. Why will I not get it? But the blessing of the Lord makes rich and add no sorrow. But that blessing does not rest on lazy people, does not rest on sinful people, does not rest on people who keep complaining with scorners. Some of you, it's only people that have open breast that you want to relate with. And you not think everybody will be chasing you around. Who will chase you? Have I chased my own destiny before chasing your own? When they come for that girl, they will come for you also. The same people. When about 7 of them have come for you, one of them you will accept. And destiny has started again the way it started with your parents. After some time we hear that you say, I don't like that guy. I think God is punishing me because I didn't get him from God. And they said, I need a wife. I need actually a husband from God now. One woman came to me one day and said, Pastor, I'm believing God for a husband. Inside me, I say, young people have not finished marriage. I said, inside my heart, I wanted to tell the woman, but you cannot say, you better face God for the rest of your life and just have him. You're still troubling yourself for a husband at this age, 50 something. You understand what I'm saying? It's like this one that's 80, 60 years old says he's living with companionship here. He doesn't have companionship in the churches of whatever. I'm a hungry pastor. And I don't understand law. When I'm really hungry, don't try nonsense completely around this place. Are you listening to what I'm saying? If you serve God early,